give you a thumbs up.
Good evening. I would like to welcome you to the Tarrant County College Division of Nursing pinning ceremony. We would like to now introduce our December 2021 graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. We would like to welcome you to this ceremony, and if you would please take a moment to silence your phone, your watch, your iPad, any other device that you have throughout the ceremony. I'm Courtney Stortz, faculty at Tarrant County College, and I get the pleasure of helping students through the maternal newborn courses. And I'm very excited to be here tonight along with Jayla to MC this special ceremony.
Yes, my name is Jayla. I am actually a student in the program, so it's really inspiring to see my peers start from where I started and get to celebrate a new chapter after working so hard for so long. So. Okay, I'd love to welcome Stephanie Huizar and Amina Johnson to recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
Everyone please stand.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic in which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
And now I would like to introduce our Dean of Nursing, Dr. Ume Baishi, who we affectionately call Dr. Ume.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Tetsuya Umebayashi. I'm the Dean of Nursing at Tarrant County College. It is my honor to welcome you today to the Associate Degree Nursing Program pinning ceremony. We are very excited that you have joined us for this special occasion as we pin these nursing graduates. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the pinning committee members to make this pinning ceremony so special, and TCC media team to live stream this ceremony. Please help me to show our appreciation toward them. For those who are watching this special event online, we hope that you would love this opportunity as much as we love hosting you. These graduates have been on this journey for 24 months. It's long, isn't it? Today, we will celebrate all these individuals have accomplished their goals. Please give these graduates a round of applause. It is with great honor and pleasure to congratulate on your accomplishment. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. And please be proud of yourself, be proud of each other, be proud that you are entering one of the noblest and trusted professions. This is time for celebration for all that you have accomplished. It is time of thanks. All those who helped you work hard to never give up and to achieve the dream of becoming a nurse. I speak all of you, your family, friends, and faculty. Congratulations for that job well done. Now, I would like to recognize the nursing administration team and faculty members. Please stand. it is my honor to work with a group of talented and dedicated staff and faculty members who always focus on student success. Please join me one more time in showing appreciation toward faculty and staff. Today's candle lighting services represent all that you have accomplished. You are united in achieving a mutual goal to become a nurse during this very difficult time. It was difficult, isn't it? Was it, right? Yes, it was. It was for all of us, but we made it. You did it. We did it, okay? I encourage you to uphold the value of caring, which should always be the heart of every nurse. Be pinned means you have become a member of one more time, noblest professions, and carry the honor of being educated in Tarrant County College. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Ume. We appreciate all you have done to lead us. So the TCC ADN program was established in 1967 at the South Campus. The first class had 25 students who graduated in 1969. The program then relocated to the Trinity River campus in 2011 and celebrated 50 years of providing quality nursing education to the region in 2017. The Division of Nursing was established in fall of 2018 and consists of ADN, VN, and continuing education programs. In 2019, the program had an 86% graduation rate, and this fall, the program had 742 students enrolled. Tonight, we have 176 graduates.
Nursing school is a journey that you can only truly appreciate if you have walked through those doors, or in this case, logged on virtually. This group started out on campus for 8 weeks and then ended up, we all know why, virtual. So they also learned in the skills area how to use catheters on rainbow unicorns, how to perform injections on sweet potatoes, and how to start IVs on paper towel rolls. They had to endure things like Snowmageddon. They had to learn in foundations how to write the lovely care plan. Once they finished foundations, they were able to move into the adult courses where they enjoyed MS Teams. And can you hear me now? Turn on your video. I can't see your face. Are you wearing the proper TCC uniform? So mental health brought its own challenges with therapeutic communication. How are you feeling? Can you tell me more? Go on. Simulation was enjoyable because you were able to learn on mannequins and the live hospital and learning how to use N95 mask, other kind of mask, hand washing, gowning, gloving, all the fun stuff that goes along with the live hospital since we were only doing 50% real live hospital. Then OB/PD, you got to enjoy obstetrics with the joy of pain being an expected finding, which was not always enjoyable for the entire group. And learning how to do interviews with the pediatric kiddos, and then finally complex, which was 217 minutes of the most fun you ever had with HESI V1 and HESI V2. And you're here today. And you've survived. As Jayla said, she also is a student who just completed her adult course and will be going into OBPD in the spring and would like to share a couple of her own experiences with this journey.
Yes, so although this journey has not been what we see on YouTube, the day in the lives of skills and live sim, we were day in the life online 100% of the time, especially for me. But I know that regardless, this journey has been very life-changing as far as who I'm becoming as a person. The person that I was entering this program is not going to be the same person that I will be sitting here like you all, because it grows us to be disciplined, to be consistent, to communicate, and we can't give up. And it's just inspiring to see that, like she said, y'all went through this in the most inconvenient way online. It's not what y'all signed up for, but you still stuck it through, and the average person probably would have ran from this field with everything that happened, and you guys just ran towards it. So it's really cool to see that, and I'm so excited to sit in that seat just like you all and be done, because it is stressful, and no one will know unless they put themselves through it. And he looks like he wants to be a nurse too, so. Okay. Would you like to, Dr. Kutz, yes.
Thank you, Jayla. I'm sure every student can relate to your experience on some level. And you guys had to bend and bend and bend, but you did not break. And I'm very proud of each and every one of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Koontz. Dr. Koontz is originally from St. Louis, Missouri, and received his Bachelor of Science and nursing degree from Southeast Missouri State University. During his 2-week operating room rotation, he was introduced to a nurse anesthetist, and he knew that that would then be his career. Following graduation, he entered the United States Air Force and gained experience as an oncology nurse and then as an ICU nurse. He graduated from the Uniformed Services University with his Master of Science in Nursing degree in 1999 and started his career as a Certified Registered Nurse Anesthetist, or CRNA. During his Air Force career, he cared for service members and their families in the United States and in deployed settings where there seemed to be more sand than pavement. During his last 5 years on active duty, he held the position of Director of Clinical Education at Travis Air Force Base in California. Following 20 years of service, he retired as Lieutenant Colonel in January of 2010. Following retirement from the Air Force, Dr. Koontz has served in several positions, including Anesthesia Department Director in Decatur, Alabama, and Chief of OB Anesthesia Services in San Antonio, Texas. He has also continued his love for teaching by serving as an adjunct instructor at Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama, and as an OB Anesthesia Clinical Coordinator for Texas Christian University. Go Frogs. In February 2016, Dr. Koontz joined the faculty at Texas Wesleyan University Graduate Program for Nurse Anesthesia. He is an assistant professor and simulation center director for the largest nurse anesthesia program in the United States. There he teaches in human patient simulation, providing hands-on learning opportunities for over 100 anesthesia students every year. He also teaches online and in the classroom on a variety of topics, including wellness, OB anesthesia, and other advanced anesthesia content. He continues to practice anesthesia at John Peter Smith, JPS, Hospital in the operating room and labor and delivery. He and his fiancee Alex enjoy hiking, watching movies, spending time with his 4 adult children, and playing with their 3 dogs, Airy, Boomer, and Archer. Please help me welcome our guest speaker, Dr. Koontz.
Good evening. Thank you for that introduction. Really, all I am is a regular guy in scrubs. Wait, Shoot, I knew I wore the wrong thing tonight. It is an absolute great honor, and I'm humbled to stand before you and to even be invited to share in the ceremony with you this evening. So I occasionally get a little voice fatigue, and my students love it. So then I have to kind of take away, step back, take a break for Anyway, thank you for inviting me to share in the ceremony with you this evening. I see lots of white coats. I see lots of fantastic smiling faces of students and their family and friends. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition that dates back to the 12th century. In the 12th century, knights who cared for the sick and injured were given a Maltese cross to wear to signify that they were a special one. They were a special caregiver. The modern day pinning ceremony relates to the mother of modern nursing. I'm sure you know who that is, don't you? Good old Flo, right? Florence Nightingale, right? So in her work during the Crimean War, this is my better side. Florence Nightingale was honored with the Red Cross of St. George in the 1860s. No, I wasn't alive then. None of your faculty were alive then either. All right? This pin that you're given tonight signifies the culmination of diligence, perseverance, and incredible hard work for more than 2 years. It's an opportunity to reflect on your achievements and the sacrifices that both you and your loved ones have made. Just as you heard, you've written countless care plans. I know you have. I was there a long time ago. I make my students write anesthesia care plans. They're a little bit different. You've stared at the computer with writer's block to author papers for English and other nursing classes. You've spent hours in simulation talking to patients with an audible blink. You know what I mean, right? So those mannequins, like they are real, to meet requirements for clinical experiences. You sat through exams in every class wondering when this would be over. Now you just have one little quiz to take, right? And it will really be over. And you will achieve your dream. As you reflect back on the 2+ years that you've been in the program, you should congratulate yourselves. And your family and your friends should applaud your achievements, particularly because you earned this degree during a pandemic. So I want to clap for you. I want everyone to applaud you. I applaud you. It was a challenge for me as a faculty member. I know it was a challenge for you. Of course, I have age on my side. It made me a little bit more challenged because, but you went from in-person learning to Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and what other virtual platforms there are out there. And sometimes that transition was not so easy, just as you heard. Hey, is this thing on? Can you hear me? Right? So, can you see me? I don't think you can see me. Can you hear me? So, anyway, that transition may not have been easy. Like I said, it wasn't easy for me, even as a faculty member. And it's really hard to pay attention when you're on Microsoft Teams, isn't it? It really is. I mean, I say it when I'm in a meeting. I was in a meeting this evening, and it was like, let me just pull out my phone. This is boring, I can't do that in a face-to-face meeting, all right? So we, again, should especially recognize you guys because you made that transition and you stuck with it. You achieved your goal despite obstacles, one huge orange cone that was placed in your path called COVID. Now, I want you to reflect on a moment for why you're here in the first place. Some of you, this is your first career. You got out of high school, you came right to Tarrant County College, and you wanted to be a nurse, right? So you achieved that. Some of you, maybe this is your second career, and you're here. Good for you. Good for you. Why did you get here in the first place? Did someone nudge you to come here? Did someone nudge you to tell you that you wanted to be a nurse? Or is it something that you dreamt of since you were a little man or a little girl, right? So for me, I started school as a pre-law major. Boring. I hope nobody's a lawyer. So I realized after a year, this is not for me. My mom, who was a medical transcriptionist, she had multiple sclerosis, so she was around lots of doctors and nurses and just healthcare in general. She says, hey, Brian, why don't you think about being a nurse? You enjoyed being a nurse volunteer, or the candy striper, right? I didn't look very good in that dress, though. So you enjoy being a volunteer in the emergency department. Why not think about going into nursing? It was my mom who prodded me, who encouraged me. She's why I'm here now. 32 years ago, I won't try to figure out the number of months. So 32 years ago, I was in your shoes. I was in your seat. Not here at Tarrant College, but at Kmart. I mean, at Southeast Missouri State University in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. That's where I graduated from. We called it Kmart because it was the cheapest school in Missouri at the time. And, I'm convinced that some of my faculty probably did work at Kmart, but no. You get the opportunity tonight to dedicate your pen to someone, right? Whoever nudged you, whoever encouraged you. I dedicated my pen to my mom. As you heard in my introduction, I'm a certified registered nurse anesthetist. That's pretty hard to say. So we're going to say CRNA from now on, okay? And I'm also an advanced practice registered what? Nurse. No matter what you find yourself in, don't forget where you started, right? You are going to be a nurse. So I have never lost sight that I started as a registered nurse first. There's RN between that C and the A, right? So I'm still a nurse, and I introduce myself to my patients that way. Every single day that I meet them, Wednesdays and Saturdays and Sundays when I work at JPS, hi, I'm Brian. I'm the nurse anesthetist who's going to be doing your anesthesia today. And I want them to know where I began, just like I hold that dear to my heart. Now, I graduated 32 years ago, as I said. I've been doing anesthesia for 22 years. And that seems like a long time. And it may seem like I've seen everything. No, I haven't, right? As soon as we start to say we've seen everything, something comes along and humbles us. And so I never say that I've seen everything, but I've seen a lot. And I've gained a lot of experience in those 32 years of being a nurse, 22 years of doing anesthesia. Matter of fact, I was in the operating room yesterday. Took care of a patient like nobody I've ever taken care of in 22 years. So I can never say I've seen it all. Through clinical practice and education as a nurse and a CRNA, I've had the privilege to touch lives of patients and students and the families of my patients and students as well. This hasn't been a one-way street, though. I've been touched by those lives as well in my journey of 32 years. You now get that same opportunity. I want you to cherish it. Some of you are going to work in labor and delivery and coach mamas as they deliver their son or daughter, or both if they're having twins, all right? You'll see and share in tears of joy as they hold their newborn and feel that newborn take its first breath. Some of you are going to choose an oncology path like I did at first. Well, I was in the Air Force. I was voluntold to go to the oncology floor. I didn't volunteer. Right? You may choose to work in oncology and take care of cancer patients. You'll have the privilege to hold a patient's hand as they take their last breath. You'll comfort their family and share in tears of sorrow. Some of you will work in the ICU and manage all the lines and vasoactive infusions of your septic patient. You'll explain to family members just how serious their loved one's condition is as they look to you to decipher the medical jargon they were just given by the intensivist. While others will work in the emergency department triaging patients who feel like their runny nose is an emergency and more important. Some of you have probably already been there. I've been there, right? Not as a patient, but telling them they have to sit in the back of the waiting room. Their runny nose is more important than the trauma patients that you've been taking care of and needed your unwavering attention for the last hour and a half. Maybe the operating room is your calling. Come see me, please. Maybe the operating room is your calling, where you'll be instrumental in making sure the correct eye or arm or correct leg is operated on. Perhaps working with children is your calling, or maybe psych. Is anybody going to psych? I've been watching you. You're the perfect person. Maybe psych is your calling. Maybe home health, case management, telemetry, or geriatrics. No, you're not going to see me there, all right? Maybe that's what's going to appeal to you. No matter where you work and what you find yourself doing as a nurse, you get to touch lives as well. And you get to be touched by those lives. So I'd like to share a few things that have helped me along my journey of 32 years. First, be humble. Be humble. If you're not humble now, figure it out, okay? I know you've already been humbled because you've been through nursing school, right? This is a humbling experience, right? Holy smokes, man. I remember it. Those new initials after your name are special, and you deserve to celebrate this achievement. But they don't make you any more special than the LPN that you're going to be working with, the medical assistant, the nursing assistant, the housekeeper, the pharmacy tech, or the patients that you're going to take care of. In June 1989, when I was a 24-year-old brand new graduate nurse, it was 2 LPNs that mentored and guided me as I took care of a patient load my second or third day that was more patients that I can count on than one hand. And they helped push me along. They didn't care that I was a graduate nurse or going to be an RN. I didn't care that they were LPNs. I want you to know, I was just last year that the medical assistant at JPS in the operating room showed me, I don't know if you know it, but the beds come with 2 plugs on them. Why they put 2 plugs on those things, I don't know why. But, he showed me it's always the right plug, Brian, that you plug in to operate the head of the bed, the foot of the bed, and raise it up and down. That was just last year that happened. And now I get to impart that knowledge to new folks and say, it's always the right plug. Throughout my career, I've kept my eyes and ears open to learn from anyone and everyone, no matter what initials they have after their name, if they have them at all, because I've met some housekeepers that have taught me a lot. You can learn from anyone and everyone as well. Be teachable. This goes hand in hand with being humble. Yeah, you have those shiny new initials after your name, and you have a pin on you that may say RN. I have a pin that says CRNA, and I couldn't find it to wear it tonight. But, that's how I can be every now and again. But there's no way that you can know everything on your first day. There's no way that you can know everything your first month or even your first year. Be grateful for someone for taking the time to share information with you, even if you've been told that same fact thousands of times. Don't ever utter the words, I know. That's a sucker punch, a gut punch to whoever's trying to mentor, guide, and teach you. And you just closed off yourself to being teachable. I know is not what you want to say. So erase those words from your vocabulary temporarily, all right? Because they will cut you off and they'll say, I'll show you how much you don't know. And be a cognitive detective. And you've been a cognitive detective throughout nursing school, but don't let that stop. What do I mean by that? Again, be teachable, right? But always ask the why you're doing something. You're obviously going to get orders from the physician or from the APRN, no matter where they are, right? They're going to write orders on their patient, and they want you to follow those orders, right? But don't just blindly follow those orders. Ask why. Why are we doing this? Why are we starting a vasoactive infusion on this patient when their blood pressure is this? Why are we sending this patient for a CAT scan? Why are we doing this to this patient and so on? Because that's how you learn. You can ask why without questioning. You can ask why very humbly without making someone think that you're questioning what they're doing. And I interview in my 6 years at Texas Wesleyan, or nearly 6 years, I probably interviewed 250 students or 250 nurses that want to be nurse anesthesia students. I can count on at least 2 hands the number of folks that I go, yeah, this isn't going to work for you until you start asking why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Because we can't just blindly follow orders. We need to be able to be responsible and know what we're doing for that patient. And those whys help you learn deeply. They help you learn deeply. So don't just blindly follow the orders. One of my mottos has always been, since the beginning of time, and I can tell he follows it already, have fun at work or get the heck out. I want you to say that with me. Have fun at work or get the heck out, right? Why? Because, man, this is a heavy job that we do, right? And you want to have fun. So if you're having fun, it sure does seem a lot less than work, doesn't it? So have fun, enjoy it. When I was a brand new ICU nurse, when I was a brand new Air Force nurse in 1989, I worked on that oncology unit, right? And in the evening time, they would play music. I don't know if it was to try to put the patients to sleep, the nurses to sleep, whatever, but, and sometimes it was kind of uplifting and dance music. Well, guess what we did? Those oncology patients who didn't have family with them in the evening time, we went out in the hallway and we danced. Yes, I'm a terrible dancer. And they told me, but I have fun at work. I continue to follow that motto and have fun at work. I do my best to make my patients laugh, make their families laugh, because, by God, it's a stressful time in their lives, right? And laughter does a lot for just bringing out just great emotions, right? And building up just fun. Right? So have fun at work. And when you're having fun at work, you know what that does? Other people are going to say, she's having fun at work. I want to be like her. I want to be like him. I want to be like her. Because, man, I don't want to be like that one who wants to be like that, right? Have fun at work. And it's infectious. Maya Angelou said, as a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the mind, the soul, the heart, and body of our patients. They may forget your name. Most of my patients do. You remember what I do, right? So I do anesthesia. They forget my name, right? But they will never, ever forget how you made them feel. Make your patients laugh by laughing with them. Create an environment that's fun, where you're fun to be around. Really important. I want you to know this is an I get to profession. This isn't an I have to profession. Have you heard that before? You should get to do this. We should get to do this. We need to have that positive mindset all of the time. Because if I have to do this, you're going to be just like that person. Like, okay, I'm going to bed 13. She needs her medication, right? You don't want to be that person. You want to be the uplifting one, right? You want to bring positive energy to your coworkers, to your patients, to anybody that you see in the hallway. John Maxwell said, people will hear your words, but they will feel your attitude. Dance with your patients. Enjoy your patients, right? Go into work every day with a mindset of, I get to do this. I want you to think about realistic goals, short and long-term goals. I know what your short-term goal is now, for me to sit down and shut up, right? That wasn't meant to be funny. Your short-term goal is, right, to pass that little NCLEX quiz, right? And then start your job, wherever that may be. And maybe your short-term goal every day is going to be, Lord, get me through this 12-hour shift. Whatever it may be, right? But what do you want your life to look like in 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years? Maybe you want to go on and get your bachelor's degree. You want to get a BSN. Maybe you don't want to stop there and you want to become an APRN. I know that doesn't seem like something you want to do right now because you're just finishing up, right? But maybe you want to be a nurse midwife. Maybe you want to be a nurse practitioner. Maybe you want to be a nurse anesthetist. Yeah? Woohoo! There you go. They're all amazingly important. But maybe that's what your goal is. Maybe you want to be a traveling nurse, right? And see more of the country. Maybe you want to get certified in your specialty, certified as an OR nurse, certified as a labor and delivery nurse, whatever it may be. Maybe you want to be an educator like all of your faculty and influence future graduates. As you're walking down the hall, as you're taking care of your patients, please be kind, right? I've been in the hospital before, 2015. I spent 10 days in the hospital, right? Of course, they were kind to me because they knew who I was. You know, I worked there and I was the chief of OB anesthesia, you know, but be kind to your patients. Be kind to each other. So one of the things I love about JPS is one of their guiding mottos or guiding slogans is, don't be a jerk, right? I love that, and I've said it more than once to other nurses, I've said it to my colleagues, and I've said it to physicians before. Don't be a jerk, and yeah, I've said it to my patients before too. Some of them needed to hear it, right? Everybody has something going on, and you might be just that very person to be the bright spot in someone's day with a smile or a word as you enter their room or just pass them in the hallway. So, and never forget, you're in the hospital. Somebody's always going through something, right? So be a leader. Sometimes you're thrust into leadership roles. Sometimes you're thrust into manager roles. But just as you guys are entering the profession, you can be a leader. Arrive to work early. Don't be that person that the night shift's waiting for you to get there when it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Hurry up and get to work early, right? Be a team player. Check on your coworkers. Create this positive environment I've been talking about. Be dedicated to excellence in everything that you do. And please, please do yourself and your coworkers and everybody a favor. Don't join in on the gossip bandwagon because, you know, I don't know if you guys know how nursing is, but it's very gossipy, right? It's very gossipy. Just just stay away from it. When the times get tough, what do? You remember your why. Always think about why you started this in the first place. When it gets difficult, when you want to sit down for that certification exam, or I want to sit down for my and prepare for my anesthesia school interview, and gosh, I'm awfully tired. Remember your why you got here in the first place. Remember who you dedicated that pin to. Last but not least, while you take care of others, you have to take care of yourselves. And I'm absolutely certain you've been told this over and over and over again, that you have to take care of yourselves. Self-care and wellness is critically important. Gene Watson shared that nurses are a unique kind, and we are. They have the insatiable need to take care of others, which is both their greatest strength and their fatal flaw. Because oftentimes, we forget to take care of ourselves because we're born and bred, essentially, to take care of other people. Self-care and wellness are absolutely critical to your longevity in this profession. Without a focus on self-care and wellness, negative attitudes take over and burnout ensues. That's when that I get to definitely turns into I have to get up and go to work tomorrow. Work becomes work instead of being fun. You're starting your career as an unusual bunch. I mean, I didn't start my career with COVID in the headlines. I started my career with this little thing called the World Wide Web in the headlines. That was 1989. Y'all believe that? That wasn't all that long ago, was it? Right? You're going to experience ups and downs throughout your career. You're going to experience highs and lows. You need someone to be your battle buddy. In the Air Force, we were mandated, if you will, but it was a really good idea, to find our wingman, all right? So, and the leadership came up with this wingman terminology because they needed to prevent negativity and negative issues. I have a wingman, and my wingman lives in Washington State. And he's one of the first people I call when I've had a bad day. I talk to my fiance, but then I'll call Will because he understands what I've gone through. He was the first person I called when my patient died in the operating room. So in 2011, during her C-section. It was devastating. right? But yet I didn't go through it alone, and that could have spun me into a very negative spiral. But yet I had my wingman to be there with me. You may be sitting next to your wingman or wingwoman, all right? You may be sitting next to your battle buddy, or you may find that person in your new job. But make sure you have somebody, all right? Have somebody to talk to. That way, you can deal with those things that happen. Now, as you join 4.2 million registered nurses in the United States, I just want to encourage you to begin each day with a sense of hope and a prayer for healing. Be the light in the darkness, the comforting touch, and the calm voice for your patients. Care for them like you'd want someone to care for you. Again, thank you for inviting me this evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kuntz. That was encouraging to all of us, faculty, family, and students alike. And I also want to personally thank you for your service to our country. At this time, we are going to present the awards to students. And so some of our faculty will be coming up to recognize those students. First of all, we have Miss Brianna Cat Woodruff to present the Academic Award.
All right. I told y'all don't make it awkward. Thank you. So yes. So, like she mentioned, I am Professor Woodruff. I've had the pleasure with working with many of these students. I work in the adult semester, even though I see them around as well, online recently. But I'm presenting the Academic Award, and it is amazing that we have 3 people to receive this award this semester. This academic award is given in recognition of scholarship and grade point average, and there are 3 students who have a 4.0 graduating nursing school. I'm going to invite all 3 students up to join me on the stage, and they each are going to have a speech, a short speech to give to their classmates. So let's welcome, and yes, you can individually clap for all of these amazing people. Let's start with Miss Tiffany Hefner. Miss Stephanie Diaz. And last but not least, Miss Brandy Fields. All right. So we'll start with Miss Brandy. Go ahead.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna make it short and sweet so I don't cry. I want to thank God first and foremost, because without my faith, would have never made it through nursing school. I want to thank my husband, my children, my parents. They have waited a very long time for this. My family and my friends and anyone who supported me, my cohort, you guys, we did this together. I'm proud of all of y'all. And again, just want to thank Jesus. Wait, did I thank my kids? Okay. And my brother and my aunt, they're all there. My mother-in-law.
And everyone else. Okay. Thank you so much, Brandy. Next, Miss Stephanie Diaz.
Good evening. I'd like to thank everyone in attendance today, friends, family, our wonderful faculty, and all of these soon-to-be RNs. But of course, I want to give an extra special thank you to my beautiful family. Thank you to my gorgeous husband, my beautiful parents, and my wonderful grandma who's with us from New York. They are my biggest cheerleaders and my biggest support system. I hope that I have made you all proud. This has been one of the hardest things that I've ever done, and there are not enough words to express my love, my gratitude, my appreciation for all of you. Thank you. I literally could not have done this without you guys. And of course, to my beautiful babies, Kason and Kayleen. Thank you for lighting a fire inside of Mommy to succeed, and for reminding me that no matter how tough it got, it would all be worth it soon. I am so honored and I am so humbled to accept this award, but we all know that being a great nurse is not defined by the grades we get. We are all driven by empathy, kindness, and the desire to help people and care for them in their time of need. I have been so inspired by so many of you. Your willingness to help one another and to not make this a competition, but get together as a team to get to that finish line. I'm grateful for this journey that we've shared and the endless memories that we've all created. I hope that you continue to shine and have continued success wherever your nursing career takes you, never forgetting how very special this COVID cohort has been. Congratulations to the TCC 2021 nursing class. We finally did it.
And Miss Tiffany Hefner.
Thank you, Martin. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to all of you. This was really hard. I know this was really hard for me. So who do I start to thank? I could thank everyone. I could thank each one of you. I don't know all of you. I'm not friends with all of you, but you're friends with my friends. And that support system kept all of us afloat and kept us moving forward. A successful nursing student is not created in a vacuum. I did put in a lot of hard work, but it came with sacrifice. My success rests on the shoulders of the support of my family, who for 2 long years looked at the back of my head, either looking in a textbook or in a computer. For my kids, for starring in every skills checkoff video, no matter how many times we had to start over. So Michael, Logan, and Lana Hefner, I love you guys, and thank you for sticking by me through this. I know it's been very hard. I want to thank my mom, Brenda, my brother, Brad, and his fiancée, Haley, and my sister, Tasha, for also cheering me on and understanding why I could never do anything or be anywhere. My success rests with my school friends, from study groups to Facebook memes. Brandy, Stephanie, Augie, Rachel, Clarice, Keely, Jada, Daniel, Joshua, all of you kept me afloat and emotionally sane through this process. My success also rests with my amazing professors. And I don't want to walk off the stage without thanking you guys. I want to thank Ms. Woodruff, Ms. Mayer, and Ms. Abankwa for always going above and beyond in supporting all of your students and striving for their success. And please know that your efforts have helped shape me as a nurse, and I will carry your teaching into my nursing practice. And I also want to thank TCC. They could have held us back when COVID hit. They could have stopped us in our tracks, and here we are 24 months later, and we're graduating on time. So I want to thank you for that. Thank you, guys.
Yes, congratulations. We would now like to welcome Ms. Susan Hamilton, who will present the Community Service Awards.
TCC and Texas Student Nurses Association prides itself on providing time and resources to our community. This reward recognizes 2 students that work tirelessly in the community, providing their time and energy, along with fulfilling the requirements of going to nursing school full-time. The first recipient volunteered 24 hours this semester alone. This semester, we have 2 students to receive this award. The first award goes to Tiffany Hefner. And I'm pleased to announce the second award goes to Aurelia Leon. Congratulations. Let's get a picture.
Our final award tonight will be given by Ms. Cheryl Turner, and it is the Leadership Award.
Thank you. I'm Cheryl Turner, and I teach on the complex level, but I know several of you longer than that because many of you came to enrichment in your junior year, and I teach enrichment, and I thought, this is a really enthusiastic group. They're with me even before they have to be, so you guys have a special place in my heart for that. This particular award is the Leadership Award, and this award recognizes a student for their guidance, direction, and support provided to their peers. All the graduate students voted for this award, so it is special because it's peer recognized. The Leadership Award goes to Maria Nicoline. I'm sure they're gonna.
Thank you, guys. We did it. Thank you. I love you guys, too. I am deeply honored. There's a quote by John Werner that says, the most powerful leadership tool a person can have is their own personal example. And I hope that I have been that example for each and every one of you. I haven't seen all of you guys, face to face, but I've seen you online, and I've just been so personally moved by your tenacity, your hard work, your dedication. I've been inspired, and I thank you for that. This has been a very challenging time for us this whole year with COVID and all the logistics of online classes and online learning and clinicals. So it's been very difficult for us to maneuver through this, but we've been a family, we've gotten close, we've studied together, we've laughed together, we've cried together, and we've prayed together, and now we're here together, celebrating together. And we couldn't have done it if we hadn't stuck together. They say that leaders don't gain followers, they gain more leaders. And I'm so proud to be a part of this group of leaders. I want to thank, first of all the TCC faculty staff. They've been so supportive of our journey throughout the whole year. I also want to thank Ms. Zananti. I didn't see her tonight, but she always reminding us to take a deep breath, to just breathe. Ms. Carmona for pulling on our determination, thank you. Ms. Cox for always willing to guide us. Dr. Ume for always cheering us on. I also want to thank our friends and family that are here today celebrating with us. We couldn't have done it without you. Also our family. Our families that are watching us online, we couldn't have done it without you either. I think all of you guys deserve a certification for finishing nursing school as well. I want to thank my daughters, Beverly and Olympia, for believing in their mom and letting me know that I'm not crazy. But most of all, I want to thank God, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here today celebrating. Thank you, guys. We did it. Thank you.
That was beautiful. I'm trying not to cry. Okay, now we would like to recognize the students who have been inducted into Alpha Delta Nu, an academic honor organization for associate degree nurses. Students must apply to be an Alpha Delta Nu and must maintain a 3.0 throughout the program, as well as demonstrate honorable conduct in the campus community and in clinicals. They must also complete a capstone project. The students who are members of Alpha Delta Nu are symbolized by wearing a gold cord. So if you are a member, please stand so that we can recognize you all. I would now like to welcome one of our assistant deans, Dr. Susan Priest, who will pin our graduates.
Y'all ready? Okay. Christine Nabawanga. Francis Onyancha. Thueba Abueliman. Gabriela Aguilar. Oluwakemi Akenyima. Sarah Alfano. Anel Alfaro. Kimberly Alvarez. Alexis Anderson. Florian Anunda. Jason Archer. Saraswati Aryal Nafwani. Samuel Bacole. Anna Barba. Brenda Barragan. Jordanos Bekele. Hortense Beauchamp. Jada Bowser. Derek Brown. Jennifer Brown. Raymond Brown. Flavia Bryant. Daniel Burks. Jesselyn Calvert. Suhan Calzada. Kayla Carroll. Sandra Carroll. Lacey Cheek. Amanda Cole. Jordan Cook. Chloe Dalton. Heather Dean. Sergio Delgado. Angela Detlefs. Stephanie Diaz. Nindy Dixon. Where is she? Melinda Edwards. Wendy Elkins. Chioma MSC Bay. Yesenia Esparza. Morgan Evans. Brandy Field. Abigail Fowler. Martin Freeman. There's always one. Perla Galindo. Keely Janan. Zara Ghazi. Addie Gilbert. Cicely Gilbreth. Mark Given. Susma Paduel Gunali. Alyssa Gonzalez. Tiffany Greer. Jeanette Guzman. Danielle Harrell. April Hurd. Tiffany Hefner. Lizeth Hernandez. Veronica Hines. Shelby Horde. Christina Howard. Stephanie Weezar. Faith Joy Ibueli. Bridget Imaria. Paisley Jett. Christy Joel. Amina Johnson. Congrats. Angela Justice. Anna Kanama. Rebecca Kankey. Zeman Kadane. Doris Komolafe. Nadej Kumwami. Delise Quoxay. Diana Law. Victor Lee. Augie Leone. Everline Macario. Woo, good catch. Anna Martinez. Crystal Martinez. Sergio Martinez. Teresa Martinez. Rachel McElvaney. Rachel McGrath. Clarice Miller. Stephen Miller. Elizabeth Miranda. Holly Moon. Trevor Morris. Betty Mukanjira. Magdalene Musa. Blessing Gam. Anne Gonza. Elizabeth Nguyen. Con Nguyen.
Maria Nicoline. Jamila Obseya. Sandra Oginiyi. Annette Okeke. Adeline Oliva. Natalie Oluk. Blessing Osawaru. Tessa Ostheimer. Arlene Oskirk. Jocelyn Perea. Rose Felipe. Tiffany Phillips. Kayla Platt. Whitney Pratchell. Rachel Pryor. Leigh Qualls. Rosa Quiones. Christina Ramirez. Vanessa Ramirez.
I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
Oh, who was that?
That's Christina.
Oh, okay. That was Christina Ramirez. Yes. Vanessa Ramirez. Hannah Ritchie. Andrea Roninas. Argelia Rodriguez. Okay. Kelly Rodriguez. Nettie Rotiche. Andrew Ryan. Jennifer Shackelford. Anna Salazar. Isabella Salazar. Anisha Sepkota. Samantha Sariana. Joshua Shaw. Michelle Shelley. Kamala Sigdell. Margaret Smith. Robin Stadler. Stella Stockton. Melissa Stone. Lauren Suarez. Britton Sutton. Brandy Seipert. Esther Tarleton. Deanna Tatum. Romy Pockrell Timsina. Terrence Tisdale. Mason Tyrone. Francis Yukpai. Julia Vasquez. Catherine Ward. Shakia Washington Coburn. Emily Way. Rachel Wells. Heather Wiggs. Ashley Williams. Shanae Wood. Yami Woolbright.
We love you. Congratulations, my sister.
Congratulations to all the graduates. We love seeing you all complete what you started a long time ago, what seems like a long time ago. And on behalf of myself, the faculty and staff, we want to take this moment to say we are so proud of you. Congratulations.
And now for the candle lighting ceremony, which commemorates the spirit of Florence Nightingale. It reminds us of the sacrifice, empathy, and compassion she showed as she pioneered this noble profession. So, we look back at our history and we look forward to the new frontiers yet to be discovered as we pass this candle. Please help us welcome the award recipients on stage to begin the candle lighting ceremony.
Yes, girl. Thank you, Mama.
Right there. You can begin the pledge.
No. The song is going to come on campus.
Okay.
And then they'll start.
Okay.
So say, Bruce, you can start the song.
Bruce, you can start the song.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning and some dark and cold. And there is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle and makes his home. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, confused and torn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the lonely, the tired and worn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. whose hearts are blazing. So let's raise our candles and light up the sky, praying to our Father. In the name of Jesus, make us a beacon in darkest times. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, deceived and poor, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Come to the darkness, seek out the confusion. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world.
If you are an RN, we invite you to stand and recite the pledge with the students as well, please.
All nurses and audience. I solemnly pledge before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and I will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in their work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
Now you may blow off your candle. In closing, on behalf of the Tarrant County College, I would like to congratulate once again graduate for December 2021. Thank you for attending this pinning ceremony with us on this special occasion. Thank you.